On the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat. There were some surprises in Friday's USDA reports. The reported stocks for corn, 7.401 billion bushels, 73 million bushels less than the trade expected, and 357 million bushels less than a year ago. Soybean stocks were 43 million bushels less than expected at 1.685 billion bushels. Those shortfalls in corn and bean stocks helped old crop corn and soybeans close up 11 and 31 cents by the bushel, respectively. USDA projected 91.996 million acres of corn to be planted this year, about 1.1 million more acres than the trade had expected. New crop corn futures were down much of the day following the report, closing only fractionally lower for the day. Also supportive for beans are reports that due to the short drought-stricken soybean crop in Argentina, the Communist Chinese have switched up to 1 million metric tons or 36.7 million bushels of soybean purchases back to the U.S. Spring plantings for U.S. corn and soybeans across the Midwest off to a slow start due to cool, wet weather, with more cool, wet weather in the forecast. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator in Archer Daniels Midland open for Milo trucks this week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 2:45. Cargill Houston remains closed through Wednesday, the 5th, for maintenance. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. We're starting sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Wednesday. Sean, what's it looking like Sunday evening?
It's been pretty slow all weekend, Larry. I think we'll get somewhere between that 25 and 3,000 on the sheep and goat end. And on the cattle end, somewhere kind of like we've been running, come around that 700 to 900. See how the week plays out. But we're talking like we have a few chances of rain later in the week, so let's hope it comes.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Sean, thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, $1.51 weaker in the afternoon at $77.28. Federal slaughter for the week, 2.497 million head through Saturday. That's up 40,000 from the last week, and it's 58,000 above the same week last year. Now, year-to-date hog slaughter, 1.7% above last year's pace. As we look toward the beef side of the meat equation, wholesale box beef prices, $282.07 on the choice. That's up $287. And the select looks like it was $270.72, up $226 in the afternoon report. Federal slaughter, 651,000 head through Saturday, 25,000 higher for the week, and it's 12,000 more than the same week last year. Year-to-date slaughter trails last year's pace by 2.3%. Looks like Friday's cash very light, 168 to 173. The bulk of the trade was 170 in the north, 166 in the south. Neighbor, there's a look at your meat moves from Friday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction, getting ready for a Mason sale. It's Sunday evening, I guess about 7:20. Ken, what's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We got right 500 head already on the yard tonight, about 50 some odd cows and about 10 bulls. The rest of them all good calves and yearlings, everything. Kind of look for that 600, 650 with the spring type weather and everything. So the market is extremely strong, and the cattle we've been having have definitely been dollaring out lots of dollars, Larry.
Good. How about the Thursday sale come San Saba?
We got several groups of cows that are coming in. Got a deal of 35. They're going to be bringing their cows in, all Angus, so there's the Angus bulls, and they're all anywhere from young or up solid. There's another buyer bringing about 80 or 90 cows in. Then got another couple guys bringing in about 80 some odd calves coming in. So look for a good run Thursday. Also, we're going to start off at 10 o'clock with our special bull offering. We're featuring the Hickory Sand Brangus and Ranch Angus bulls. Got about 110 bulls there. We start on them at 10 o'clock, probably around 11:30. We'll be done with them, but about 30 Angus, 31 Herefords, 19.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken.
Yeah, they can give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website, and the bull sale will be live on the internet too, Larry, on Thursday. And our website and everything, we can look all that up at, and look at the bulls, and pictures, everything, jordancattle.com, Larry.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for wholesale steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you this week?
Doing good, Larry. Boy, did we have a sale for Red Dog Farms in Belen, New Mexico this last Friday and Saturday. Friday night we had 13 elite cut females, average 8,300. These are Santa Gertrudis registered cattle. And the next day we had 131 Santa Gertrudis bulls, a few composite bulls, 131 of them, mind you. They averaged 62.69. We did have a $70,000 bull and a $90,000 bull. A lot of commercial buyers went to several states, South Africa and Mexico, and it was just such a great sale. I want to congratulate the Sanchez family. Give us a call if you need bulls for lease or sale, or you're interested in some replacement females. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. It's almost 7 p.m. on Sunday evening, looking toward a Monday sale. How many are we going to draw, Gary?
Oh, Larry, look like we got 525 on the yard right now. I ain't got but about 60 cows. It's going to be shorter than it's been. Last week we had sheep 1,100. This week we'll be lucky if we get 650, I guess. Don't have any big bunches of calves, a lot of 10s, 15s, here and there. I got a 25 Brahman heifers. They're going to weigh anywhere from 375 up to 5.5. Got 25 of them. I got probably about 4 deals of them. They're really got a lot of condition to them. They need to go on some grass or some good feed somewhere, Larry. But other than that, on the cow side, we got about 60, 65 cows. Most of them are all packer cows, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary.
You can catch us at cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
We'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Larry Marble with Down on the Farm. I'm with Stephen from D&D. Stephen, you're talking T-Post with us today, correct?
Yes, sir. My buddy Tony and I are here. Larry, we've got a smoking hot deal on some 6.5 foot, 1.33 green T-post. Tony, what are those guys running? They're going for $5.99. That's for 1 or 1,000.
Great prices on T-Post from D&D. Stephen, tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340. I'm at extension 160. And you can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin.
We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how's the Monday sale shaping up?
Pretty good, Larry. 375 here this evening. I'm hoping to get somewhere between 450 and 500 there for tomorrow's sale. Probably got 70 cows on hand there. 20 of those are pairs, young pairs in there, kind of all black cows, pretty little calves on them. Anybody needing a few good replacement cows as far as the calf and yearling run. Lots of good calves, lots of light calves this week. Pretty good mix on the wean cattle. So kind of something there for everybody. Looks like we'll palpate somewhere around 35 cows. Larry, I'd like to remind everybody, no sale next week, April the 10th, and that next special stocker feeder sale is April the 17th. pretty good consignment list for that special sale. If anybody's needing to sell some, this market's sure been good and a good time to do it. In the meantime, you can reach us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Seth, thanks for the call. We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how's the Monday sale shaping up?
Pretty good, Larry. 375 here this evening. I'm hoping to get somewhere between 450 and 500 there for tomorrow's sale. Probably got 70 cows on hand there. 20 of those are pairs, young pairs in there, kind of all black cows, pretty little calves on them. Anybody needing a few good replacement cows as far as the calf and yearling run. Lots of good calves, lots of light calves this week. Pretty good mix on the wean cattle. So kind of something there for everybody. Looks like we'll palpate somewhere around 35 cows. Larry, I'd like to remind everybody, no sale next week, April the 10th. And that next special stocker feeder sale is April the 17th. Pretty good consignment list for that special sale. If anybody's needing to sell some, this market's sure been good and a good time to do it. In the meantime, you can reach us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Seth, thanks for the call.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio is at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, getting ready for the Monday sale. What's it looking like about 7:30 Sunday evening, Riley?
Pretty close to what it's been the last couple of weeks, probably around 13 right now. So we'll probably end up with 14, maybe 1,500 for tomorrow. Kind of the same mix, probably 300 cows and recipe calves and yearlings. Cows, not as many palpated cows this week. Do have about 20 middle-aged pairs, some girt cross cows with some Charolais calves on them. They're a little thin, most of them kind of 7, 8, 9-year-old cows, but got those, a few other pairs. The calves, got a set of, I believe they're a little over 120 weaned calves, most of them being heifers, kind of weighing from 5 to 7, I guess. Pretty good type cattle, a lot of Brangus type on them. A couple other sets of Charolais calves there. Then there's some bigger girt cross calves and Charolais girt cross calves off of those red cows. A couple other sets of little smaller groups of black calves. So I think there was 50 head of really good Angus cross calves there, be all steers. So quality looks really good for tomorrow. I think we'll end up with around 1,400, maybe a little more.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're on the line with Heather Murray of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acres. Heather, tell us about that 75-acre listing you've got at Lavernia.
Hey, Larry. 3114 Sandy Elm is a gorgeous, ag-exempt, 75-acre rural ranchette. It's nestled within towering mature oaks. This property offers an updated 5-bedroom home that has all the upgrades and conveniences you'd want in your estate.
Hey, how about wildlife?
Whether you want to hunt, run cattle, or just enjoy the great outdoors, this acreage checks all of the boxes. It's fully fenced, has mixed topography, and also has a large pond that attracts local wildlife like white-tailed deer, turkey, hogs, doves, and quail.
Are there any other improvements the listeners might like?
Absolutely. There's a heated pool and hot tub as well as a fully equipped outdoor kitchen. There's also a workshop and a carport. What's great is that this property offers rural living with all the upgrades, all within a 20-minute drive to downtown Lavernia.
Tell us how prospective buyers should contact you.
They can call me directly at 210-416-7559, and you have my word, I will call you back. Or visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company. Corpus, Milo through Corpus in March, May plus 90, 1340. We'll call Progresso 1358. Yellow corn to Corpus in March, May plus 150, 810 and a half. We'll call Progresso 830 and a half. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in March, May plus 130, 1007 3/4, and we'll call number one beans to Placido, November less 70, 1249 3/4. East Texas, Oklahoma cotton Looks like May less 350, 79.28 to 81.03. West Texas, May less 350, 79.28 to 80.78. Looks like we moved 2,927 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma, 5,345 bale of West Texas, for a total of 82.72. Average price about 80.09. Never, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. And that's all because you are the above average listener of farm shows. We're down on the farm. I'm Larry Marble. Good day.